What is happening here? Andy, that's an unusual way for you to walk.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain yourself?
He did it to me.
Yeah. Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. As you can see, we are out on an adventure today. This is completely Andy's idea. He said to us last night that he wanted to go out and see some churches. We asked him where he wanted to see churches. He said he wanted to come to Cambridge. So we find ourselves in Cambridge on a Sunday morning going church hunting. If you remember, we have been here with him once before? Yeah. Once before, last summer, where we just came on a whim after school, I think, if I remember. It might have been in the summer holidays, but I remember us getting here really quite late in the day because the church that he wanted to go in was actually closed for the day when we got here. And the same, we've been here twice before. But he remembered it, he wanted to come back. He's on his old camera again today. Oh, there's a special Harry Potter EE store that does extra wizard energy. He's back on his old camera today, not because he doesn't want to use a new one, but because both the chargers that work with it are broken. Either both the chargers are broken or that camera's broken after we took it to Skate Nest the other week. We're hoping it's the chargers. There's new chargers on the way, but he's back on the old camera temporarily, and we're going to wander around the shopping centre, go up and down in some lifts, go see some churches. It's basically Andy is setting the agenda today. We'll go and do whatever he decides he wants to do. So where are we going then, Andy?
The church, go to crossing this church.
There's a church down there, is there?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go down here then.
Press the button now.
We don't need to press a button right now. You can press the button when we get there.
So this cross it.
Okay. Despite it only being down the road from where we live, we don't know Cambridge at all. There might be a church down here, but I certainly couldn't confirm one way or the other. This isn't the way we came last time we were here. Andy, look, down there, the tiny door.
No, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Tiny little door for Anna to go through. That's awesome. I think we've decided Andy's navigating by looking for towers and assuming they're all churches. The only problem is, it's Cambridge. They're not all churches, so he's just kind of randomly zigzagging across based on what you can see in the sky, trying doors and then getting disappointed. This looks like it must be one. Andy, what about this here? No, there's a service going on in that. We'll go somewhere else.
Have to wait for people.
No, we'll go to a different one, Andy. There's lots.
Yeah. We'll go to this one.
Should we go this way or that way?
Let's go that way.
We can go that. We can try both. That's fine. Who'd have thought the middle of Cambridge on a Sunday in the middle of summer would be busy? Who knew? Every college we go past, he thinks it's a church and wants to go in and is then disappointed when it's not a church. Plus it's super busy. We haven't thought this day through very well, but like I said at the start, it's Andy's plan on his agenda. He is still moving us around the city, but you need to get off the road, Andy. It is so busy.
Go there.
We can go and have a look there, yeah?
It's extra quiet.
Yeah. That looks like a church, doesn't it? It says service in progress, no photos. Again, lack of planning strikes. That one said service in progress, no photos. It's fair enough, it's Sunday morning. We should have known better. But it's fun to sometimes just let Andy control the day. And he seems to be coping with it reasonably well. He really likes to look at these big open top tour buses. So we might look into one of those if we don't get him.
On a sightseeing in Cambridge?
Yeah.
You want to go on the top one?
Yeah.
And have a bus around?
I don't know where you get on them. Are we just going to follow that one?
Are you going to be alright?
I guess so, as long as we're on the top, in the open. I think we're going to go and try and find a way to get on one of these open top tour buses, which is going to be great for travel sick man. Yeah, we just had a little look online for the 3 of us to do the hop on, hop off open top bus thing. £44. Yikes. We're, again, he's taking it quite well that we're not going to. I think he's just as happy looking at them as he would be riding them. But we really do need to get him into a church relatively soon, or else he's going to be quite frustrated. There's a McDonald's there, that can be our plan B.
There's lots of people in that.
Yeah, well, again, it's Sunday morning. The huge positive is he's taking the disappointment of not being able to go into any of these churches like an absolute champ. It's awesome. Well, we finally managed to get him into a church. Wasn't quite the grand old building that I think he's searching for, but it's just taken the edge off of the itch. And we're now heading back towards where we found some last time we were here. I'm not sure where these two are heading. I'm heading towards where they were last time we were here. Crisps purchased because this trip was so unplanned that we didn't actually bring any food or drink with us. So we've got his lunch sorted. It is approaching lunchtime, but I think before he lets any of us eat, because he was reluctant to go in there. Andy, just wait. I don't know where Mummy's gone. I think before any of us eat, we need to get him in that church, which I don't know if you can see on the horizon. That's what we're aiming for now.
We're open now.
They look open.
Yeah.
Loads of people leaving. That suggests whatever service was going on in there isn't going on in there anymore, which I think means success, because this is more what he had in mind when he said he wanted to come and see churches. He walked out of there and told us we were now going for dinner and walked this way.
Go check it's still there.
Andy, just come back.
Just wait a minute.
We think he's trying to walk us all the way up to the barbecue restaurant, which was a cool barbecue restaurant that we went to last year, but it's so far away and we're not that hungry and we don't feel the need to walk all the way up there. You don't want this big long walk then, do you? We're going to check that it still exists before walking all the way up there, because it's a good probably 15-20 minute walk. Well, we've just double checked. The place we went to last year does still exist. It's apparently only a 6-minute walk away, but yeah, as she says, me and Andy could walk there in 6 minutes. With Anna in tow, it's probably nearer 12. But I guess we're going there again, because Andy has got it in his head that we're going to go to that church, and there's another one just up here that we went to last year, and then the barbecue place just the other side of that. It's not a disaster, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining that, oh no, I've got to eat some barbecue food. It is my favourite. However, That's not why we were here. Yeah, it's on that side of the road, and the next church is that side of the road as well. He's complaining that his feet hurt, but these are the Skechers that we got him to take to Disney, and he never had a problem there. I think he just didn't have them done up tight enough because he looked like he was rolling his feet over. This is apparently a church, but looks more like a school. Why?
I think I've been bitten and I need to sort it out.
Any excuse. It doesn't look like it's open, Andy. Never mind, we'll go for dinner then. We'll just have to get Mummy off of this chair.
I've been bitten by
A snake? If it was a snake or a spider, we'll worry. If not, you'll be alright. Andy, stop kicking the stones, come on. Well, it turns out it actually only was about a 6-minute walk. Andy got his choice of the table and has put us in one that's completely sealed all around. I've forgotten my normal glasses, so I'm sat in a little dark booth with sunglasses on. But
Home at 3 o'clock.
we'll probably go home before 3 o'clock, I should think.
8 in Nottingham.
I see.
Oh, is it? Oh, they're nice pictures.
Going home.
Oh, okay.
We're going home with Mum and Dad.
Yeah, they're from our old home.
Yeah.
Here we go then. The best part about this place.
Oh,
And now they know we're ready to order. It's
red
so much
light.
fun. Yeah, the light's on.
Well done.
Well, we didn't plan to come out to eat today, but I'm officially going to call this a birthday treat and claim to still be dieting, because that looks awesome. Well, it seems Andy is loving water out of this tiny little glass. Just these little glasses. I think I could get some of these for home. He's on his 4th glass of water. He's got a pot there and he's just ignoring it and just water after water after water. I'm a little worried there's not going to be enough water left for me. But me and Andy have worked through all of that between us. We're very hydrated. Is that water nice, Andy?
yeah.
Good. Anna's trying to decide what glasses they are so we can get some for home.
I'm guessing these are 8. Maybe, and then...
I don't know. We just need to go to somewhere like a glass shop and pick the ones that are the right size. Dinner consumed. That was awesome. Although I had food envy because Anna's was better than mine. I had the ribs and wings, which were really nice, especially because they didn't cover the wings in sauce. You got the sauce on the sides, you could dip the wings. That, other barbecue places, I like that. But you had the brisket steak, didn't you? And it was
15.5-hour cooked brisket steak. It's delightful.
It was perfect. She gave me a little bit and I want to go back and eat again. But the real headline news from in there is this young gentleman must have had about 8 glasses of water. He was out, it was one after the other. It was like me and him were going shot for each other with that 1 litre jug of water which we polished off between us. We are the hydration people. You are dry, we're hydrated.
In my bag.
But we're going to go and try and find him a little glass from somewhere. I don't know where to go. We'll probably just end up ordering one off the internet. But if we walk past somewhere that looks like it sells tiny glassware, we're going to get him some, I guess you'd say slightly bigger than shot glasses. And see if we'll do that at home too. In other news, I think today is officially the day where I'm moving back from Harry Potter Wizards Unite to Pokemon Go, and it's because of this thing. It's so convenient to be able to play whilst not really concentrating on playing, rather than having to walk around with your phone out the whole time. I can just have that on, press, and then when we sit down for dinner, just do the admin-y bits. I prefer being able to do that. If they bring out a little wand for me to strap to my other wrist, I'll be all over that, but for now, I think I'm officially a Pokemon Go player again. Just look at this.
Alright, are you alright?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is happening here? Andy, that's an unusual way for you to walk.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain yourself?
He did it to me.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, we thought the plan now was that we were just going to nip to McDonald's so that Andy could have his buns that he wants and then head home. But he said, no, one more church, then McDonald's, then home. We thought, okay, we can get on board with that. Yeah, as you can see, yeah. what it turns out he actually meant, yeah, we walked back into one on the way back. That wasn't the one he wanted. It's a specific one of the ones that we couldn't get into this morning, so there's still a service going on in them. So we're now pretty much back where we started, about to loop back round. The little tiny door from right at the start of the vlog is just over there, and I think we're looping back round past where it was really, really busy again. And there's a church around there he specifically wants to go to. We did walk past the McDonald's over there as well, so fingers crossed we can do the two things together. We are on a little bit of a time frame now because, as you'll know, hopefully, yesterday we did a live stream at 5 o'clock. We're about an hour away from home. It's currently 2 o'clock. So I want to be leaving within the next hour or so just to get home, get time to get set up for the live stream. Of course, you know how that story turns out based on whether we got the live stream out on time yesterday. I don't know yet.
No, it's closed.
Yeah, that one's closed, Andy.
Church,
Yeah. We'll just find the McDonald's, it'll be fine.
We have to go to one more church.
Well, I don't know if there are any. So that was one of the ones from earlier that is now closed because they've not got a service on. So, see if any more show up. Typical. On the day I give up Harry Potter Wizards Unite, we find loads of really cool Harry Potter stuff.
Behind you.
Pop-Tarts.
Hot fudge sundae.
Loads of different Pop-Tarts in there. That's a cool little shop. Where's Andy? Oh, there he is. Andy's just walking out of the shop. I think he's been in to have a look. That all looks awesome. But this whole section hasn't got any less busy in the 3 hours or so we've been away from it. So many people around. It's fun. Feels like I'm on holiday even though we're only 30 miles from home. So church done, which just leaves us with a trip to the most out of place McDonald's you will ever see. I did not expect a McDonald's to be down one of these little side roads in the fancy part of Cambridge. Well, it's fair to say that McDonald's was very busy. There was nowhere to eat in there. So our solution is this. She's broken.
I don't know what's done, I'm really at the foot.
And he's just enjoying his burgers. That's not Andy's coffee, before anyone asks. That's my coffee. Is it good? Yeah. Worth waiting for? Yeah. Good. You can go in the church after you've finished your burger. Andy's just doing some dancing. He likes the busker playing the electric guitar. I think we're about done. He's pointing at every church we go past saying he wants to go in, but at this point we've been in them all. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, he's been in them all.
Yeah, we're going back to the car.
We are going back to the car now, yes. I am afraid to find out how much the parking is going to cost because Cambridge is notoriously expensive for car parking. So, if it's
Can you two wait outside?
Why? Where are you going and why?
Because right there is Fendi and I really want to go and look at it.
No makeup shopping today. If it turns out we're being charged more for parking than the value of the car, we'll just walk home, it'll be fine. £14.40 for parking, for less than 4 hours parking. I think we've just set a new personal best for expensive parking. And we're home. If you don't want me to film you, then you shouldn't mock me while I'm talking, or I'll spin that camera around on you. Anna's put her pyjamas on and doesn't want me filming her. Now what are you doing? What's all this noise about? She just turned the TV on and whatever game you were playing on there when you turned it off has just come on really loud.
I put my switch in.
Oh, she put a switch in the dock. What game is that? Dragon something. What's the game you're playing?
Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Dragon Quest Builders 2. That was really loud. But we are home. I've just done the live stream that you watched yesterday. I was going to let Andy say goodbye with me, but he's just legged it out of the room. He was playing with a toy, this toy, that he hasn't touched for years, and we just turned around and he was sat there playing with it. You can see how old it is. It's broken and dirty. But we don't even know where he's found that.
I think it was upstairs.
And he's just sat there playing with it. This is what he does. But we are going to wrap the vlog up there. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.
Don't Dave.
Don't.